I was old compared to some people. I mean, I was in late high school, 17, 18 maybe. I was in a long-term relationship with a guy at the time, and I kept telling him, I think I like girls, and he said, no, you don't. You're definitely straight, don't worry about it. I'm like, no, I really think I like girls.
I think it probably 21, 22, when I started getting out, going to the bar scenes, realizing that I enjoyed being with women more than men. So probably, yeah, 21, 22.
Andrew and I met online. I was living in Philadelphia, he was living in Bowie, Maryland. I did an internet search, and up pops this website of this really gorgeous man who's a meteorologist, and hence how I got his website. You know, it was nice not to just get porn, but that I got his website, and he just was very attractive, and he seemed very sincere and honest in his website. And I went, so I looked a little further and realized quickly as I was reading it that he was gay. So I clicked on the little contact me and decided to write him a little note. Well, with that, he's either going to respond to me or he's going to think I was nuts and I would never hear from him. And the irony is that the day that I wrote him, a good friend of mine came over to visit me. He sat down with me, we were in front of my computer, and I said, hey, I want to show you this picture of this guy that I just wrote. He's probably never going to respond to me anyway. And he sat down, looked at Andrew's picture, and said, oh, that's the man you're going to marry. And I was like, hey, he hasn't even responded. Well, less than 24 hours, Andrew responded. We emailed back and forth for a few months. Then on 4th of July, Andrew's much better with the dates than I am. On 4th of July, we decided to meet in person. And he drove up to Philadelphia, and it was definitely, I hate to use the cliche, but it was love at first sight.
Well, he first wrote me on the 22nd of June. I responded on the 23rd of June. We emailed back and forth. We made a point that to get together on 4th of July, and I was a nervous wreck driving up there. And when he opened the door, I became even more of a nervous wreck because this guy was just, you know, my perfect dream standing right there, and I was so afraid that he wasn't going to think likewise. You know, seeing somebody two-dimensionally is certainly different from three-dimensional. So, but it was definite fireworks, and then in September, it was actually Labor Day weekend, we were at a friend of ours, his parents' restaurant, where he asked me to go stay, you know, be exclusive. And then on October 1st is when he actually proposed to me. And then it was the following September, September 26th, that we actually got married.
We first met when I was a waitress at the East End Cafe, which is right on Main Street in Newark. I was taking a year off from school. I had just graduated from undergrad, and I was planning on going to veterinary school and was starting to realize that that wasn't what I actually wanted to do, and I wanted to go to grad school. So I was starting to look at what schools I wanted to go to, getting all the applications in. And so I was working as a waitress, and I was her waitress a couple of times and just talked to her. And actually the woman she was dating at the time, who I didn't like very much. And then, so that was in the fall, and we met up at the employee party at East End. So she was enough of a regular that she was invited to the employee party too, where the regulars serve the alcohol and the employees get to party. So the opposite of what normally happens. And it was a lot of fun, and we hit it off.